fight over the pillows. Do I have to give you guys decks to fight?
I need to go grab my Magic the Gathering cards.
American Ryuki. So, welcome back, everybody. We just watched episode 3 of Kamen Rider Ryuki. Overall thoughts, gentlemen?
It was an alright episode. I liked it.
Tristan?
Yeah, just as confusing as the first and second.
Yeah, I will agree with you there.
I feel like that the more we watch, the more it kind of comes together.
Perhaps, yes.
Well, also the more we watch it, the more questions there are. The more questions we have that need to be answered. I can't remember all these things. I have to watch it a second time to to get the questions.
Hurts my brain, man.
Okay. So I wasn't able to entirely follow this episode. Other than some important, there were some important notes to be made in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that we know from last episode she's that one girl who works with Rin, as we learned, or as we used to call Japanese Batman, yes, as they will be referring to him as. So we learned that the girl that works with Rin, we learned from last episode, she's looking for her brother.
Mm-hmm.
This episode we learned he was the one that created the decks.
The Advent decks, as they will come to be called.
You must be a very intelligent person in order to learn how to do stuff with the fourth dimension.
Fourth dimension. Play the clip.
Okay, so what was it? So we also get a flashback where the two are separated. She's separated from her brother by her uncle, and
why we don't know yet.
She mentioned how he created the decks, but there was no background story for that. How did he do that and all that?
How did he make them?
Yeah, and when did he do it? Because we saw
he just got a plastic mold.
He
got a plastic mold.
Just put a plastic mold in a particle accelerator.
I mean, pretty much. I mean,
right. And the guy makes an appearance in this episode, and we learned that
in the mirror of the building.
Before we learn all this, Shinji, the main character, he has an encounter with him, and he is told to defeat all the other riders,
mm-hmm.
because there can only be one apparently.
Kamen Rider Highlander.
Yeah. And hold on, I'm trying to recollect the episode.
After that, we see a guy get pulled up into the sky
by
the monster of the week.
By his neck.
By scissors hands. Who's the one guy that makes all the stop motion movies, like Frankenweenie and all that?
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. He had one character he made.
Frankenweenie was his though.
No,
he made the remake. He made the stop motion remake.
Okay, so what's his character? He drew a character that has all these long.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, that's what this monster looked like.
Really?
Look,
I thought it looked more like Loki from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Bugman looked like. It was in. All this was transpiring during the night was when the guy got kidnapped, so I didn't.
I thought it was the Bugman. I thought it was the guy that.
It may well very been, yeah. Okay, so yeah, these guys look like Loki, the Bugmen. Though they look much cooler.
I agree. I like their outfits.
Yeah.
Join us.
Join us.
There you go.
Excellent.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there's one point I keep forgetting to mention in each of these episodes. What was it?
Well, if you don't remember, how am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I keep figuring out each episode and I can't remember it for these reviews.
Did we mention the close-ups already?
Yep.
Yeah, we already mentioned that. Hold on a minute.
Hairstyles.
Oh.
Yes, the hairstyle.
Heartburn?
No, the soda keeps coming back up for a burp.
Do you have Kamen Rider inside of you?
No, I do not.
Do you have a dragon inside of you?
No. Alright, so how's the episode continue? Okay, so I'm not sure what the girl was going on about.
Well, one thing that I noticed in the episode that struck me as kind of weird, I don't know if this is like a Japanese school thing, But the kids were cleaning the school.
Yes, that's what they do in Japan.
Is that really a thing that happens?
Yes, rather than hiring janitors, they assign kids to cleaning duty.
Really?
Yes.
That seems very efficient.
It is.
It seems like if we did that in school, we probably would have found that to be a pain. But then I
Our
probably
school
wouldn't.
would be a disgusting mess if we had to clean it.
No, that'd be true. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good way to make their kids obedient, I guess.
True. Very true.
Unlike us. Unlike our.
Yeah. Again, filthy Americans.
All right. Enough of that. So.
Little girl taking out trash.
Yeah. Okay. So she's taking out trash. All of a sudden, this
Trash first.
the bug man is following her in a mirror, and all of a sudden he starts like ripping out all the plants as he's making way towards her. Shinji shows up, tackles him into the mirror world, and goes in to fight him.
Goes in to fight him, yes. And now Shinji also has his own crazy motorcycle.
Yes, that popped out of nowhere.
What is it? A motorcycle or is it like an encumbered bicycle?
You know, there's a single wheel in the front. I don't know if there's one or two wheels on the back.
I want an encumbered bicycle.
We'll make you
a cucumber bicycle.
a cucumber bicycle.
You want a cucumber bicycle?
No,
I know what I must make now.
I want one of those bicycles.
All right.
All right. So after that, he gets so during the fight, his sword gets flipped up into the air. He has a quick flashback as the guy's like mid-movement.
PTSD.
of being getting his butt kicked by Japanese Batman.
Yeah. So then he forms a plan. Okay, I'm gonna jump on this guy's shoulders and reach for my sword. He does just that, and then comes down, slashes the guy, and kills him.
Mm-hmm.
He exits out and runs into Ren.
Japanese Batman.
And for whatever reason, he's got a little girl cornered on the stairs with his bat.
Flying over her. That's where the episode ends.
It's hard for me to follow these episodes sometimes. Like,
Yeah, a little bit. I like the fact that like with American shows like this, Power Rangers, there's like some character development, but there's not really a continuing story. It's like Monster of the Week happens, fight it, end. Whereas with this one, it's like a continuing story. You could watch them all consecutively, and it would just be like a really long movie.
Okay, actually, one thing does come to mind now that I think about it. Yeah, character development. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Shinji's character. It's like a Superman scenario here. It
is kind of like a Superman
he's like
scenario.
he's
a journalist.
He's a journalist, and he can kick ass and everything. But in his workplace, he's like a clumsy idiot.
Or as I keep calling him, Baka.
He kind of reminds me of Deku.
From My Hero Academia?
Yeah, like he's a guy who's
It's really good.
yeah, he acts like this clumsy guy who can't do anything right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of
Throw a
feeling.
gang sign at me?
No,
This is just Kamen Rider sign.
I think it was he did like this or
I
something.
don't know. I seem to do that on instinct.
Throw gang signs?
No,
It was Kamen Rider Jutsu. Anime! We'll see you guys next week for episode 4 of Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Bye.